Well, it may be simple to change your hairstyle or even buy a new outfit, but getting rid of those unsightly wrinkles or those stubborn frown lines is not quite as easy. Dermatologist Dr. Flor Mayoral is here with us this morning, and she is going to show us some anti-aging procedures and creams. Well, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful to have you here. Okay, so you brought some creams for us. Why don't we start with the creams first?
Absolutely. I think a basic anti-aging regimen is to use an antioxidant in the morning underneath your sunscreen. Make it easy for yourself so that when you put on your sunscreen, you can reapply it as many times as you want to during the day. And a great one is this one that's powder by Color Science. And you can reapply it as many times as you want. Make sure that you wear a sunscreen. And also, if you are going to be out in the sun for a long time, you can take extra pills of HelioCare. HelioCare is has an ingredient in it that helps repair the DNA when you damage it with the sun.
Okay, now what causes wrinkles?
The sun, smiling, the sun.
Smiling, huh?
Frowning, so that we can make those frown lines and those smile lines less noticeable by just relaxing the muscles for a while. Like Botox and Dysport, definitely we can use for that.
Right.
Or we can use fillers when you have deeper folds, like Restylane, Juvederm, Sculptra. And making sure that you wear a sunscreen all the time, it makes a huge difference in how your skin looks and how many wrinkles you do or don't have by the age of 30, 40, 50, etc.
Now, doctor, when should we start using these creams? At what age?
Whenever possible.
Whenever you want. Okay.
I've always had my children wear green tea extract underneath their sunscreen, even when they were small.
Okay.
Because it's been shown to be photoprotective.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Now, you brought a very interesting machine with you this morning. This is the skin tightening treatment.
Yes, this is called Pellevé.
Okay.
It's one of many radio frequency devices in the marketplace. But the great thing about Pellevé that it has a very small tip that you can use around the eyes very easily, and it's wonderful for the face, neck, and let's say that you don't have time to do a whole series of 2 or 3 of them. You have an important party, you want to look good, then you put on your party face. By going to your dermatologist and having them do this procedure for you, you can really look wonderful before any important event. One session.
You see a difference with one session.
What happens is radio frequency makes the water molecules in the skin vibrate, and when they vibrate, they get warm. They warm the collagen, and by warming up the collagen to about 55 degrees, your body will replace some of those fibers with brand new fibers, and the result is really tighter, nicer looking skin.
Right. And doctor, we actually have some before and after pictures here of some of your patients. Now, these are patients that use the skin tightening treatment.
Absolutely. If you look at these hands, the hand on the left hasn't been tightened with with radio frequency, and the one on the right has been. And then there is this patient, for example, if you look at her eyes, the before picture, her eyelids are a little droopier than on the right eyelid. It's a young woman who basically with a little bit of Pellevé was able to look much better very quickly.
And how long does this last?
It'll last 6 months, even a year to a year and a half, depending on the patient. But if you look at this patient on the picture on the right-hand side, her eyes look wider, open. She doesn't look as tired. She doesn't have the dark circles under the eyes. And we only did it around her eyes and in her forehead. And again, with this patient, the same thing. Her eyes look better. Her dark circles are less noticeable in the photograph on the right-hand side, so that every single time that you do it, you can combine it with other procedures. For example, in this patient, we also used some fillers, but we tightened her skin and we used fillers to make her look younger and you know, and just more youthful.
Right. And finally, doctor, how much does one of these sessions cost?
For around the eyes, between $350 and $700, depending on where you go. Average price in Florida probably is $500.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. And you can set up an appointment with Dr. Flor by calling her at 305-665-6166. Her office is located in South Miami. All right, Sherry, over to you.